Hi everybody, in this short video I wanted to show you personalized call to action buttons. It's a feature we added in about 2-3 months ago, but I think I know I forgot to tell anybody about it. So anyway, better late than never, right? So I just want to share with you how to do personalized call to action buttons. So you can see here, analyze my skin, and let's say if it's an email or someone you're sending an email to, if it's an internal list, and you want to personalize the very first node, so you can actually go ahead and do this, which I believe most of you already know, but I'll share it anyway. Which is, let's say if I'm passing the first name as a variable from your email, then you can go first name, what's your real beauty age. But now you can do that in the buttons as well, right? So you can go ahead and add that. So over here, I can do the same thing. So first underscore name. So this would be someone you send your internal, someone you send an email to, perhaps a way for someone to get a dynamically generated offer of sorts. So you can go ahead and do this. So I've done that. Now let's preview this. So I'm going to go ahead and preview, and you can see that it'll show up with a blank because obviously first name isn't filled in there. So that would be as simple as just doing ampersand first underscore name equals Nick, and it'll replace the values right there. So Nick, what's your real beauty age? Nick, analyze my skin. Obviously you wouldn't do it something as obvious as this, just to give you an example that the kind of personalization you can do. But here's what you can do is if you're doing let's say if this is just cold traffic, so you obviously don't know their name, you can go ahead and do something similar on this page, which is the form node. And you can, if you've grabbed the name beforehand, then you can go ahead and display that. But this doesn't have to be just a name. If you can see here, I've got questions about the level of skin spots, their age, their tendency to emotionally eat, or any number of questions with respect to this specific decision tree. So you can go ahead and put any values you create over there. So say, for example, if you want to have a gender-based one, so you can, I don't know, maybe have something along the lines of get my, okay, maybe that's not a good example. Let me see if I can find another one. Not age, dark spots. All right. So you could, let's say if the dark spot is yes, what you could do is come over here and reveal and say, right. Sorry if I can find the damn button right here. Okay, so you can go, rather than saying get my personal results now, get my get results to resolve my dark spots. So you would have a custom field with regards to your call to action, and you can replace that value. So you can kind of imagine you can create any number of dynamic generated call to action buttons now to really drive up your conversion rates. That's the first thing. The other thing you can do is, as you may know, that you can use your decision nodes to create to update another custom field. So just to show you what that looks like. So say, for example, I'm going to add 2 questions here. So if they say I need help with, let's say, worry lines, and my second question is the level of dark spots is I'm covered in dark spots. So say, for example, that's a segment you want to have a call to action button for. So you can get CTA, and this is going to be the worry lines plus dark spots. And what you can do is you can go ahead and update a field. So say if you've created a new field for call to action, I'm just going to use the field called consent here. Obviously it's not consent, but you can update the value. So if anyone who meets these conditions, you can update that field called consent, or in this case, a call to action, and that would be something on the lines of let's say dark spots and worry lines. All right, so let's say that's the update we're doing, and I'm going to go save and close, save and close. Oops, this is go my CTAs, save and close, come down over here, go ahead and go from here. So what the call to action button, what the call to action decision node will do is it'll see the conditions that are satisfied, it'll update this custom field, and then you can go ahead and come over here and change the call to action button to say, you know, my personal results to I don't know, to eliminate, and you can go ahead and put consent. In your case, you'll put you know, the call to action field that you create. So so all of a sudden your call to action button is now highly congruent and specific to the problems or desired outcomes that your leads are referring to. So as you can see, you're sort of limited by your imagination as to what you can do, and you can use the decision nodes anyway. You can daisy chain your decision nodes as well to create highly sophisticated you know, pathways. But this is one use case where you can use previously answered questions or combinations of previously answered questions to update a custom field and then use a custom field in your call to action. And this would, I think, help you a lot with using personalized call to action buttons. So I look forward to seeing how you guys use it. And if there's any issues, please feel free to contact us at support.